Hi friends, welcome to Guru Maths Theory Lectures. Problems we have already covered in this app. Download this app to get the problems simple as well as the difficult ones. They are useful for CBSE, ICSE and various state boards within India and outside India also. So let's start with the theory. Linear equations in two variables. Firstly, what is linear? Linear means the degree of x and y or anything or z also if it is there. The degree of the equation should be 1. Means what? Degree 1 means what? The highest power of x, y or even z is there, then it should be 1. Means it should not be ax square or by square. Then the power is not linear. Okay. So that is the meaning of linear. And two variables means only x and y. Z won't be there. Okay. For any linear equation, each solution xy corresponds to a point on a line. General form is given by ax plus by plus c equals to 0. Means what? Any linear equation xy means what? See here, ax plus by plus c will have some value x and y, which when we input in this equation, the answer will be 0. So that is the meaning of the solution. Solution means what basically? You find the value of x and y such that if you input it, you get the other side. That is the meaning of solution. Even in the single variable we had studied the same thing. Ax plus c equals to 0. Forget this by. Then what is the solution? Take c on the other side, take a below. So x becomes minus c upon a. So if you input this minus c upon a over here and there is no by, then the answer will be 0. Right? That is the meaning of solution. So solution in this case of two variables is x and y. We have to find the values of x and y. So earlier it was only ax plus c equals to 0. So we had one equation and we could find the solution directly. But here it is ax plus by. So we have two variables. So we need to have two equations. Now if we have three variables, we will have three equations. Always remember, if there are two variables to be found, there are two equations required. Quite simple. Okay. Next, the graph of a linear equation is always a straight line. Straight line means what? The highest degree is 1. So it's always a straight line. Two linear equations in same two variables are called pair of linear equations in two variables. My God, such a difficult language. See here, simple thing is two equations with two variables is called a pair. That's it. The more general form is a1x plus b1y plus c1 equals to 0. And similarly the other one, a2x plus b2y plus c2 equals to 0. Where a1 a2, b1 b2 and c1 c2 are real numbers. Real numbers means what? See here, there are two types of numbers, real and imaginary. Imaginary number as I, means imaginary component, 3 plus 2i. You don't have to study that now. That you will be getting it in the 11th science. Okay. So a1 a2 b1 b2 are and c1 c2 are real numbers. Out of that also, which is not given over here, a1 b1 a2 b2 are called as coefficients, c1 and c2 are called as, these are known as constants. So now the important condition is a1 square plus b1 square not equal to 0, a2 square plus b2 square not equal to 0. That is a very important condition. Next, a pair of variables of such pair of values of variables x and y which satisfy both the equations in the given system of equations is said to be the solution of simultaneous pair of linear equations. Tough language, simple meaning. The value of x and y which satisfies these two equations is known as the solution. Okay. Now this solution can be found out in two ways, graphical and algebraic. Now what is graphical? Okay, what do you understand by graph? Graph means it is to be drawn somewhere. So graphical is to be drawn then. The graph of pair of linear equations in two variables is presented by two lines, right? Because every equation with highest degree 1 can be presented in a line. See this, if there are two equations a1x plus b1y plus c1 equals to 0 and a2x plus b2y plus c2 equals to 0 and we find the solution, draw them on the graph, then there will be a point where they intersect, and once they intersect, that will be the solution. That is the basic meaning of where they intersect both the lines. That is the solution. Okay. Now what about these two? L1 and L2 same line. Then we have separate equation and separate condition. L1 and L2 parallel lines, separate condition. That we'll study in some time. What is algebraic methods? Here, graph means drawing, algebra means solving this. X, Y, whatever. Go on solving and solving and solving. That's known as algebraic method. So what are the methods in algebraic? Here, substitution, elimination and cross multiplication. Now all these three methods are very simple. Once you start solving the problems, you get it easy. See, this is algebraic substitution method. These are two equations, x minus y equals to 1, 2x plus y equals to 8. So substitution means what? From one equation, we find the value of x in terms of y and then substitute it in the second equation. Means see this, you find x equals to y plus 1 over here from equation number 1, take y on this side. Now put this y plus 1 in the equation number 2. So it becomes 2 into y plus 1 plus y equals to 8. Now we can solve it. It's a single variable now. Okay, so that is substitution. This second is the elimination method. Now elimination means what? You have to eliminate something. So eliminate how? So see these two equations, 8x plus y equals to 21, 11x minus y equals to 7. Now if you add these two, this y gets eliminated. What remains? Only this x and this constant. Okay, so this is known as elimination. Now the third, cross multiplication method. See this. This is a bit tougher one to understand, but it's more mostly used everywhere because it gives the solution to any problem. a1x plus b1y plus c1 equals to 0, a2x plus b2y plus c2 equals to 0. These are numbers a1, a2, b1, b2, c1, c2. So how to solve this now? What you do is, in x, you take b1, b2 right below them, c1, c2. Don't take a1, a2. For y, you take c1 and a, means c and a. The combination of the coefficients or the numbers should be such that it should not be the coefficient of that variable. Okay, means x we have b and c, y we have c and a, and this c means constant we have a and b. Right, see this. Now cross multiply, b1 c2 minus b2 c1, c1 a2 minus c2 a1, a1 b2 minus a2 b1, and equal to in between. Now once you put the values of these and find the solutions, then you will get x upon something equals to y upon something equals to z upon something. So these are basically the variables, or these are the values of x, y and a constant. You will get more idea when you solve the problems or check the solved problems in this app. That's why I again say download this app and check all the solved problems. Now we come to the next topic. There are several situations where which can be mathematically represented by two equations that are not linear to start with, but we allow them so that they are reduced to pair of linear equations. Means sometimes the equations are not linear, but we solve them or make some modification so that they become linear. Okay, so many times it happens. You cancel x square, cancel y square, and remains only x and y. Next is consistent and inconsistent system. Now what is consistent? A system of linear equations is said to be consistent if it has at least one solution. At least means it can have more than one solution also. Inconsistent means a system of linear equations is said to be inconsistent if it has no solution. Means it does not have any solution. Okay, we'll study this just in fact next point is that only. So how to determine whether a system of two equations is consistent or not inconsistent? See here, let the two equations be a1x plus b1y plus c1 equals to 0, a2x plus b2y plus c2 equals to 0. So how will we check whether consistent or inconsistent? Okay, see here, if this a1 upon a2 is not equal to b1 upon b2, then the lines are intersecting. Means it will have one solution but the lines are intersecting. Then number of solutions, it will have unique solution. Then consistency, it is consistent. If a1 upon a2 equals to b1 upon b2 but not equal to c1 upon c2, then in graph we have, these are called as parallel lines. then there would be no solutions. And consistency, it is inconsistent. Now third, a1 upon a2 equals to b1 upon b2 equals to c1 upon c2. Then under graph we'll have them as coincident lines. Coincident means what? Same lines. See, these are the three lines. a1 upon a2 not equal to b1 upon b2. a1 upon a2 equals to b1 upon b2 equals to c1 upon c2, means everything is same. Then a1 upon a2 equals to b1 upon b2 not equal to c1 upon c2. Okay, see these three conditions. Okay, so that is a basic theory for linear equations in two variables. Problems you can download it in this app. Also you can download this app to get all these theory as well as problems, simple and difficult ones. Okay, these problems are useful for CBSE, ICSE and various state boards across India and outside India as well. You can follow us on Facebook on this link, WhatsApp us on this number for any query related to purchases. In this app you get these video lectures, tests, question banks with explanations directly on your mobile. Get 500 plus questions with explanations and case studies on your PC. It's a separate paid version. So keep studying, keep watching. Thanks.